Let's walk through our new plugin Dynamify and see all the things it can do. It has multiple useful tricks up its sleeve that might not be obvious right away. So let's do a quick recap. Dynamify is a dynamics expander. It's based on an envelope follower design, which makes it extremely fast and accurate in its behavior. Combine this with powerful sidechain and envelope filter sections, and you'll be able to shape the sound in very cool ways. So let's check out some examples. We're going to use this drum loop just to demonstrate the basics. The plugin is designed to be very easy to use. Open up the big knob and the dynamics increase. It allows us to get a much more focused and snappy sound right off the bat. The release knob is very useful to adjust the feel and timing, just like with a compressor. Okay, now let's check out this drum and bass loop to show you a way to restore dynamics after saturation. It's inherent to distortion that the dynamics get taken out, because the peaks of the sound get clipped off. But what if you like the sound of the distortion, but you don't want to give up your dynamics? Check it out. It works especially well when you put Dynamify after the distortion. This is great because some source material might have the distortion baked in, so you cannot manipulate the sound before distortion. In my opinion, this is a really cool use case for Dynamify. Alright, moving on. Dynamify can also be used as a gate, but it doesn't have a fixed threshold like a traditional gate, so it's very forgiving. To make it even more effective, you can use the sidechain controls to focus the frequencies that it responds to. In case of a snare, that will be around 200 Hz. Because the attack of the snare comes a little bit before the fundamental 200 Hz peak, we need to activate look ahead to make sure it catches the whole transient. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Dynamify can be used on one channel while being triggered by another. We do this by activating external sidechain and routing a signal into it in your DAW. So let's take the synth and dynamify it by this vocal.
Turn down on clouds, way to go, won't lie on doubts.
With a few knob turns, we're turning the synth into a vocoder/harmonizer type thing. We can also use the envelope filter to shape the sound even further. The louder the sound, the more the filter opens up.
Turn down on clouds, way to go, won't lie on doubts, dream past.
It adds tons of movement and in this case a kind of vowel effect that really helps to glue it together with the vocal. Now let's think outside the box with this external sidechain. Any sound can act as the trigger for Dynamify, so let's take this brushed hi-hat pattern and use it as our trigger source. As you can see, it allows us to make the synth sound super organic because the rhythm and filtering is triggered by an organic source. Really cool. I'm sure you'll find more creative uses for Dynamify, but I'll give you one more as a bonus. When you turn the attack and release all the way down, it reacts insanely fast. This means it can follow the dynamics of a sound pretty much on a sample accurate level and exaggerate it. On the right source, this creates a really awesome, organic, crunchy distortion effect. Check it out. hope you like everything you saw in this walkthrough, and I hope you give Dynamify a shot. See you soon. Cheers.